Okay, so now what we need to do, let's close everything and let's go back to the weapons and let's go to the weapon base. Now, inside of here, let's make a new variable called, let's call it weapon name, and let us give it the string type. So it's just a text. And if you compile, you can see you can write something here. Now, for the weapon name, since you create this variable, remember, since you created inside of the parent blueprint class, all of the children will inherit this variable. So if you open up the AK-47, you can see in the class defaults that you can now write a weapon name. So you can make it specific for each weapon now. So you add the variable inside of the weapon base, and then you can edit this variable to be something specific for each child. So the weapon name for the AK-47 is just AK-47. And for the M4, yeah, I can see it here. I don't have to click up here. So the weapon name for the M4 is M4A1. And let's close that down as well. And for the pistol, it is just pistol. And I'm actually going to remember to compile up here, just like that, save everything. So now you have written the weapon name for each of them. And we need that weapon name to extract the correct info from the data table. Because if the weapon name is pistol, we're going to plug in that weapon name and it's going to extract all of this information from here. Okay, so let's close it down now. So now what we can do, for example, is we can go to the player. So let's go to the player. And for example, I'm just going to show you, I'm not, you shouldn't really follow here. I actually just want to give you an example. So we have, for example, this looted weapon. And this looted weapon I can drag from here. And now I can say name and take this weapon name variable. And from that, I can say get weapon info. That is the function library. So now we can actually plug that in. So let's say I walked over an AK-47 and I walked over it, and now I can actually extract the information from it. So if I just print a string to my screen and I connect it down here, and let's take this and say break this structure, and let's just print out the name of this weapon. So if I just click on play and I walk over, actually I need to choose terrorist. So if I choose terrorist, I walk over this pistol, it's going to print out pistol. If I walk over to this M4, it's going to print out M4A1. So you can see it is now correctly extracting information depending on what the weapon name is. So let me delete this for now. So remember, very, very important, when you add this variable to the parent class, remember that you have to go into each of the children and change the value of this. Okay, so go ahead and save everything and let us move on.